There's something that 91% of Americans own today. And of those 91%, 53% own one of these. Everywhere from 12 years old to 75 years old. Most of us won't be able to function throughout our day without this. Have you been able to guess what it is? It's a cell phone. More importantly, a smartphone. Hi, my name is Ryan Leader, and today we'll be talking about the different features and aspects of a smartphone. We'll begin by talking about the basic communication functions. Then we'll be talking about the different utilities that can come with a smartphone. And finally, we'll talk about the recreational purposes of a smartphone. Let's begin by talking about the communication aspect. There are some basic features across all cell phones, smartphone or not, that give you the ability to communicate. Some of those features are making your basic phone calls and text messaging. When making your basic phone call, works just like any other phone to include your home phone. Just dial the numbers and make the call. Then you have a feature such as text messaging, where it gives you the ability to communicate, but instead of physically talking to somebody, you can just write them messages. Now there are some features that are solely on smartphones, such as mobile email, programs such as Facebook, and having the ability to video chat on programs such as Skype. Now with mobile email, it works just like your home email. However, you can bring this no matter where you go. On programs with social networking as Facebook, you basically become friends with people on this program. Then you're able to write the messages, either they're private or be able to view by everybody. And you're also able to look at photos and comment and communicate that way. And another great way to communicate is video chatting. Well, not only will you be able to hear the other person you're talking to, but you'll actually physically be able to see them. Now that we've talked about the communication aspect of a smartphone, we'll now talk about the utilities that can come with a smartphone. Smartphones offer a great way to have a bunch of different features that can simplify your life in one easy, one-stop handheld device. According to About.com, some of the most used utilities today are the internet, calendars, GPS, alarm clock, or a calculator. When using the internet, it's just like using your home internet. It gives you, but with this, it gives you an easy way to carry your main source of information no matter where you go. Then you have the ability to have a calendar, which you basically can use as your daily planner. You can add appointments and set reminders so that way you don't have to worry about forgetting anything. Then another great utility is having a GPS, which gives you the ability to navigate no matter where you are or who you're with. On most smartphones, you have the ability to download certain alarm clocks. Some alarm clocks have the ability to link to music directly off the internet and also stream live news feeds once you wake up. And finally, some smartphones come with calculators, and with some calculators, has the ability to turn into a scientific calculator, so it can even help you with your schoolwork. Now we talked about some utilities that can come with a smartphone. We'll now talk about the recreational purposes. One of the most used features of a smartphone is the ability for entertainment and recreation. According to Gigamode.com, 80% of apps downloaded today are for entertainment purposes. One of those great ways to do that is with the integrated MP3 player or the ability to download an MP3 player. With the MP3 player, it gives you the ability to search all types of genres of music, and also gives you the ability to write your own review, submit it for others to see, and also read other reviews. Something else that is used tremendously across the world is the ability to play games. According to the International Business Times, Angry Birds, which is one of the most downloaded games today, is played over 300 million minutes a day, which equates to 1.8 billion hours a year. So that is definitely something that is used mostly on smartphones. Something else that is used constantly across the world is the ability to watch YouTube. YouTube works just like it does on your computer, But with this, it gives you the ability to watch music videos and other people's channels, no matter where you are or what you're doing. Now we've talked about the recreational aspect of a smartphone. I'll now remind you of everything we talked about today. Today we talked about many features and capabilities of a smartphone. We began by talking about the communication aspect and how it is similar and it differs from other cell phones. Then we talked about some utilities that come with a smartphone and how it gives an easy one-stop shop for a lot of different features. Then we talked about the recreation and entertainment purposes of a smartphone and the great way it gives you ability to kill time. Today we talked a little glimmer into the capabilities of a smartphone, but the possibilities are endless. And in case you haven't noticed, smartphones are sweeping the world, to include the US. But how can you blame them with such jaw-dropping capabilities? Thank you.